I hate this place.
I'm still working on my my collage of David Politis to Patterson Gimlin.
Yes.
Not there yet. Still working. All right. I'll keep that up. So I'm going to start this story because you guys were talking about how much you like Ohio and all your Ohio related things.
Yep.
And Mike, this is something you need to be careful of because I have a feeling at some point you're going to come on the show and explain that you spent the better part of a day trying to get out of this situation.
Yep.
All right, we'll bring this up on screen and we'll figure out what this is all about. Here we go. How local dad ended up locked inside chicken coop. Oh, wow.
That's some good news on that front.
So a local dad is confessing all about how he got locked inside. Oh, and there's a video attached, so we can get some.
The guy's still in there. They wouldn't let him out.
Okay. We're not letting you out until you clean up the mess in there. And they get messy up there. The chickens are messy creatures. And so here we go.
Chicken coop in the heart of the historic Sussex neighborhood in Shaker Heights was built by an Amish carpenter and is home to 8 hens. It has become the favorite pet project of 3-year-old Sam Scalise and his mother. When Sam's mom was called away on a business trip, his dad volunteered to look after their chickens.
And I was helping the hens back into the house. I'd left these keys in the door.
There were more than just ruffled feathers inside the coop when Michael Scalise saw little Sam turn the keys in the lock to the door and pull them out.
And next thing I knew, I was locked in the coop. I tried to get him to use the keys to open up the door, and he failed a number of times.
Michael Scalise, a former U.S. Army paratrooper and medic with the 82nd Airborne, considered different ways he could fly the coop.
Had he run off or something like that, I may have had to try to break it, but this is one of my wife's favorite things, so I really didn't want to break it because I didn't want to be in trouble.
That's when Michael Scalise decided he needed help.
Police on fire, can I help you?
Hi, yes. I have a non-emergency request. I am locked in my chicken coop by my 3-year-old son. My 3-year-old son locked me in my chicken coop.
We'll come kill the son right now.
He has the key, but he can't get into the door lock. So.
Okay, we'll get you out of there.
While Scalise was waiting for help to arrive, he told his son to put the keys to the coop in his pocket.
He said, okay, and about 10 seconds later, he said, Daddy, the key fell under a big rock, which is one of the pavers you can kind of see over there.
Firefighters here in Shaker Heights were not quite sure what to make of the call of a man locked inside a chicken coop. But they did arrive within 10 minutes, and sure enough, they found a very relieved Michael Scalise waiting to be rescued.
What the fuck?
Firefighters were able to retrieve the keys wedged between the pavers. And after freeing Michael Scalise, they just had a couple of questions for little Sam and his dad about the most unusual incident of the day.
It definitely felt silly trying to explain the situation to them. One of them was actually really into the chickens, which is funny because I'm not into chickens. My wife is the person who's into chickens.
Love chickens. Jack Shea, Fox 8 News in Shaker Heights.
I hope that they showed up with like sirens blaring,
Jaws of life.
Yeah, and just like they stopped the neighbor's house, like, come on, gather around, look at this guy.
Let me break out the jaws of life here. there we go.
Oh yeah, we've got Robo Biden over here to help.
Yeah, he can. He's like the $6 million man.
5 a.m. Tuesday, outside beauty.
He flies in on his own jetpack, and he's got all sorts of hydraulics.
So I would imagine that kid's being punished, like extraordinarily so.
Yeah, so they did show the part where the kid now lives in the chicken coop. This is your house now.
Yeah, you live in here. You take care of the chickens. We're going to call you. You're going to live like a chicken until you're like 7. We'll feed you like chicken.
We'll call you chicken boy.
Chicken boy. And you're chicken boy now.
Fuck that little pecker.
There you go.
That's terrible.
That's fine. That's
joke, Jim.
He deserves it. That little kid. You know how angry you'd be to be locked in there because you can't. You could very easily rip down that cage and that chicken wire.
I was going to say, what the hell? Just push through it. Yeah.
That guy was a big dude. Like he was
biggest Mike I've ever seen.
He was a 300-pounder easily.
Well, and if his wife's going to be upset, he's not going to run out of food.
No, he just eat the chickens.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Just wait till your wife gets home, and then punish that little dick. You know, maximum.
I'm with you. The kid was up to no good. He thought he was being clever. But okay.
Yeah, I wonder what's actually the cover up here.
Yeah, there's some angle we're missing here. Like that kid just on a whim locked his dad in there. No, that dad did something to that kid that would warrant that kind of response. Like the dad probably maybe preemptively took his Fortnite away, or there's some sort of punishment that led up to this. We're not getting the full story. This is retaliation for something deeper, something
Mike,
darker.
do you have a lock on your chicken coop?
We do have a lock. Yeah, we have. It's a very simple lock. It's just one of those kind of clips you put on top of it, like the same kind of clip you would use for like rock climbing or something like that.
You're talking about a latch, though. You latch the door.
Yeah,
so he's talking about. This guy's talking about a lock. My question is, why does he need to lock his chicken coop?
That is a good question. Typically, you don't. Not a lot of raccoons know how to use locks.
Right.
And that's your main predator right there is a raccoon.
Raccoons, neighborhood cats, coyotes, that sort of thing. But yeah, they don't use keys. So
typically they don't.
Except the smarter ones. You got to watch out for them.
Sometimes the raccoon, they learn, when they get thrown into an abortion clinic or McDonald's, they learn a lot of lessons being in there. But typically they don't survive that. And if they do, then they're a special breed of raccoon. I'd like a follow-up story. I think Eyewitness News 10 should do a follow-up and a full investigative report on that family and what's going on with that chicken coop.
Yeah, I'd like to see some 24/7 camera footage of that.
We need infrared. We need thermographic. All eyes on that chicken coop.
So I guess stupid answer to my question. People are now saying in the chat that he has to lock that up because he lives in Cleveland. So
okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not the safest joint. You know what? That might be a good point. Maybe there are neighborhood hooligans who go in there and are chicken thieves. That's a good point.
Yeah, Shaker Heights is not necessarily out in the sticks. So, it's a suburb. So,
well, it is a chicken coop of that size. It did look like a very well built chicken coop. Is that warranted? Can we call zoning on this thing and get the whole operation shut down?
This guy get his whole chicken coop taken out. Oh, nice. There you go.
And then,
sir, we're not going to let you out of the chicken coop, but we are going to take the chicken coop.
And then the police will come by and like napalm the entire thing.
Firemen just show up and hack it to the ground. There, it's done.
Problem solved.
But I'm still in here. Deal with it.
What else you got for us? Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to transition me out. What the heck?
Sorry.
Red 5. I'm going in.
Also, so I'll give you one more here. This is a holdover from last show. I'll give you another one. But I've now had 2 requests from people who want to call in. They want open lines. I don't know if you want to do that today or not.
I don't think we have time. I would love to, but I just don't think we have time. We can either do one more story or do an open line. I think people want one more story.
Okay. Well, this one's a holdover from Wednesday. I brought it up and you said let's wait on that one. So this is the guy who donates his poop.
Oh, good. Okay. We'll bring this up on screen. Fecal philanthropist donates poop to save lives.
That's good news.
That is good news. I do like this. Let's see here. Donors are compensated $50 per drop-off to cover parking and travel expenses. Holy crap. So you can make some real money doing this stuff. Wow.
I need money.
In London, Ontario, man has a particular way of paying his bills or collecting a bit of extra pocket change. He sells his poop, and he's not the only one. Quote, essentially, you end up pooping onto a plate and then scooping that into a collection tube and then dropping it off. It's as simple as that. To who? You just drop it off anywhere?
Yeah, just at random. Here you go.
Here you go. Sir. Here you go, Taco Bell. Have fun.
At the first window.
Where's my money? Chimmel, who studies immunology and microbiology, said it's less about the money and more about saving lives. His shit saves lives, is what he's trying to say. Can I just shit at the facility? Can I just show up there? Like, why do I got to do all the work? Like shitting onto a plate and then scooping it into a tube. Can I just come there and shit on something?
I'm curious more about why the plate and then the tube. Why not just straight into the tube? Because now you've ruined 2 pieces of
well, this strikes me as curious. So you remember that missing 411 story I told about the grandmother, the robot grandmother who took her grandson to a cave and asked them to take a crap or a dump on a piece of plastic. I wonder if that robot clone is using that.
Oh, is reselling this?
Well, you could say reselling it or using that stool sample to study our immunology and microbiology. Like they're doing the same thing. They need to study us in that way to find out how our immune system responds to certain things. And they can do that through poop or crap. Well, healthcare professionals have put out an open call for poop donors at the St. Joseph's Healthcare in London, where fecal transplants have become a routine procedure used to treat potentially life-threatening C. I guess that's hepatitis C. And they're also, so I've heard about that. Like you take poop from one person and then you implant that poop into another person, and it clears up a lot of problems that they have. Like it can be very beneficial. Quote, this is not just mild diarrhea. This is, as they would say, diarrhea from hell, said Dr. Michael Silverman, medical director of St. Joseph's Infectious Disease Care Program. After a course of antibiotics, healthy gut bacteria can be killed, which causes the illness, he says. So I guess, yeah, too many antibiotics just neutralizes any of that good bacteria in your gut that you need. So, quote, we take bacteria from this healthy poop that John and others produce, and we have a process to get rid of anything that is not critical and then put them in capsules. Okay. So they take out the bad poop and keep the good poop, and then they put that good poop inside somebody who needs that good poop. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's a moneymaker.
It's a moneymaker. So $50. Like, wait till the homeless find out about this.
Yeah, well, you can. What you can do, you donate blood, and then you go to the sperm bank, and then you drop off a deuce.
Yeah,
and then
that's
plasma
a full
and
day.
blood. Wait, did you say blood?
Yeah, that
blood,
was the first
plasma,
one.
but plasma too. Blood, plasma, then
plasma, and then you let some drug experiment shit go on. Go to the college. For that.
So if you're pumping and dumping in the same day, that is like your entire day. That takes. That's a good morning and an afternoon, and then after that, you're probably spent.
Fucking hard pumps.
And
then, Mike, you got to be more efficient. Do them at the same time.
Okay, that's called a blumpkin in certain circles.
It's a self-blumpkin.
I don't know if you can do that at one facility. Although you could open up one clinic that does this. The same. It's a sperm bank and poop collection bank.
Why don't you just call it the pump and dump?
The pump and dump. $50 per drop off. per load dropped.
Oh yeah, dropping loads.
Or the come and drop.
It's the last sentence here. Quote, it's a great icebreaker to meet new people and tell them that you donate poop, and they're really thrown off. Yeah, open up.
Yeah.
That's your opening line at any bar when you're trying to meet a woman. Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I take a crap on a plate, and then I sell it for $50. You know that beer I bought you? Guess how I paid for it? I crapped in a tube. You want to go out? Hold on, let me pay for this dinner real quick.
Yeah. I didn't bring my wallet. No, don't worry.
Hold on.
I got this covered.
Compliments to the chef.
I got this. I can pay for this Uber right now in the back seat.
Sir, what are you doing back there? I'm getting ready to pay for your Uber. Hold on.
I am thinking of a new business where I start a business where I just go around collecting other people's poop and I sell it on their behalf, and I get a little cut of the profit.
If you recall, we had a story about 2 years ago of a guy who was hiding down in the bottom of porta johns.
A scientist is what you're saying.
That's right. He was collecting samples.
Yeah, he's just out there collecting samples.
He's trying to pay back his student loans.
I'm a microbiologist. I'm trying to cure people's gut bacteria. This is the best way to do it. Come straight to the source.
The Prune Brothers?
I'm the Prune Brother.
Is this the Prune Brothers?
It is. Well, I didn't know this was available, but it's only in Canada right now. I guess what they're saying is that there's franchising opportunities here in America. And okay.
Yeah, so look for look for a local pump and dump to open near you soon.
Yeah.
Give us an email at ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. Check out obdmpod.com for all the social media and donation links.